Good morning. Welcome to another My Conversation right here on My Central Valley, KAIL. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got a great show lined up for you. Hope you guys are recovering from your holidays. Still got those leftover plates that's in the kitchen. But right now, we're going to get off into our first guest. Please put your hands and welcome Mr. Mark Turmon from Sierra Valley Almonds. How you doing, Mark?
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Kind of hungry for some almonds right now, but we'll cover that.
That's right.
Another time.
We got a bunch of them.
Oh my God, I heard you mention that before. You said, we have 50 million pounds. Yeah, we can put that in the back of my camera. That'll fit.
Absolutely.
You know? So tell us a little bit about Sierra Valley Almonds.
Well, Sierra Valley Almonds is a local packing processor, and we've been in the business about 13 years. And myself and a couple of farm partners got together and started it. We started out in Turmon, and then now currently we're in Madera. And then a couple years after that, we built the almond huller sheller that's out on the west side in the Fireball area. And so what we do is we buy almonds from growers, and then we pack them and sell them, market them. We are export them. About 85% of our stuff goes export. We are exporting in over 63 countries as of today.
Oh, that's incredible.
And and we used to do quite a bit domestically, but the competition and the demand worldwide has increased quite a bit. So we've gotten into that export market over the last multiple years.
Okay, I'm listening to everything you just said, and I'm still stuck back on a huller and sheller. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the huller and sheller. The way the process.
What is that?
Yeah, okay. The way the process works. From the farm. I'm also a farmer.
Gotcha.
As well, third generation, and so we shake the almonds from the tree, and they are protected by a shell like a peanut, and then on the outside is the hull that protects the shell and the nut, and so. The first step, it goes from the field to the huller sheller, where they'll take off the hull and they'll expose the shell, and then we can either take the shell off and get to the kernel, or we just leave the shell on. And then there's a large market in China and India.
Wow.
That they actually buy the almonds in the shell, like a peanut, and that's been a big part of our business. It's kind of our specialty. We probably got the top two brands in India, currently, and demand for almonds has been really, really good in the last, over the last 20 years. So,
Wow.
So it goes from the huller sheller, and then from there we transport it to our packing company in Madera, and there we'll size it, sort it, pack it, to spec, and then we'll ship it out. Well, all of our, I'd say, pretty much all of our stuff goes through the Port of Oakland, we out the port there, and about 20% goes domestic into the U.S. Canadian market, and the other 80% goes overseas.
See, I had to ask that question personally because I just thought you had a bunch of Oompa Loompas taking the shells off. Let me stop with that, okay? Now,
Yeah.
I know with the holiday season up right now, almonds is very popular. I know a lot of people use it for dietary, known as a superfood.
Absolutely.
And do you also package for like gifting or that type of thing around the holidays?
No, what we are right now, we don't do retail. We do wholesale bulk almonds into the market. But it's interesting, depending upon where you sit in the world. Almonds, they've through the almond board that we pay assessment to the California Almond Board, and they've done a lot of promotion, but also figured out the health of the nut, and it's very high in protein.
Definitely.
And so with that, that's opened up the domestic market. But as far as kind of a religious thing, Diwali is huge in India. And so we sell a lot of almonds into India just for that, and also India. It's a custom that they eat a lot of tree nuts,
Right.
And so an interesting story is that if your daughter's getting married or something, they don't send out invitations like through the mail like we normally get here. They will physically go to your house, present you with a present, and oftentimes it also contains almonds, and personally invite you to their daughter's wedding. And so that's a big thing. Diwali, Chinese New Year, and so the first part of harvest, which starts in August, we ship heavy into India in the Middle East, for that type of religious festivals that's coming
Right.
on. And then in October, November, we start shipping into China and Asia for the Chinese New Year. And so we've been very busy since harvest.
Almonds is popular all over the world.
Almonds is popular all over the world. So
real quick, through your company, I know it's not just a matter of just selling almonds, but you're also involved with giving back to the community. Can you tell us a bit about that?
yeah, we've and it's my fiance Rachel Martin is here in the audience, but we've been giving back for a number of years, and it kind of depends. Right now, we give back to the veterans is probably our number one priority. CAL FIRE, law enforcement. My employees are just as excited about it as I am. Not too long ago, I got my employees together, and right currently about 100 employees in Madera and about another 50 out in Fireball. But after the floods of Houston, we got all my employees together, and it's amazing. I have family down there, and a lot of the employees have relatives that live in Texas. And so we got together, and with Rachel's help and direction, she got together, 7 dealerships in car dealerships throughout the valley to have a drop-off locations. They brought it back to Sierra Valley. I had my crew, sort it all, into women's clothing, men's clothing, etc. Awesome. We got Icon Trucking. Ronnie Singh came in. She came in with her trucking company, and they trucked it for free to Texas. And they were very excited because they do have a lot of family down there. And so I was thinking we might get, 1 or 2 trucks. We ended up getting 7. And also not too long after that was the earthquake in Mexico. And so we sent 5 trucks to Houston, and 2 trucks went to Mexico. And so it's kind of, when I went to my employees and told them what I was thinking of doing, I mean, it was almost like I got a standing ovation. I mean, they were very happy to help out, and so that was exciting to see, not only what we do as a company, but that our employees are just as involved. They're a tremendous group, and I'm really proud of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, for anybody who wants to get any more information about Sierra Valley Almonds, we definitely appreciate you being locally here in the Valley and giving back the way you do. How can they contact you for more information? Yeah,
the best way to do is just go to our website, which is www.svalmonds.com, or you can call our main office, which is area code 559-661-8800.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Another round of applause for Mark Turmon from Sierra Valley Almonds. You guys don't go anywhere. We got more of my conversation right after this.